So, Kim Jiseok playing Kim Myunghoon for this Samsun Cup quarterfinals. Let's see what happened. Crossed opening here. Interesting. So there is approach. Is white here? There is, I think, different ways to play. You can do some approach or answer. So he answer, okay. And that answer, I think, if you compare, I think white one here, black can be happy to play 2 with combination of top right, okay? And when you play the Kosumi here, normal move should be 2, but it's a bit flat with a corner. So you prefers to play moves like 2 here, or maybe that one. Maybe you can play these 2 here. Sometimes on this, there is Kosumi or Kema here. And maybe Kema is appropriate here. There is chance. That's a playable move here. And probably the move should be after Kosumi here. Should be Tenukit or maybe blacks 2 here in bottom left. Because let's say you played here. I think white is happy to approach with e3 here. So I think play this one. The after one, normal follow-up. So let's say you play just a Shimari for black. Follow-up extension for the Kusumi is white 3 here. So I think here, if there is 3 this time, you can invade because there is support of black 2 here. And if you play the move on 4th line, white 3 is good about the corner. And same with this one. I think just the white 3 is playable because it's good about the corner. Maybe you attach. So I think it's black 2 is kind of the best. If you play just these 2 here this time, you know this time there is space to attach here. And maybe if there is just here, this help white to do something here. And you will not attach here on this corner because this time it's a good shape for black. It's not over concentrated. If you played here and if you get this, it's over concentrated. But if you played here, this is also over concentrated for black. Okay, and also that way here, this is over concentrated. So I think it's really the best here. And what? Okay, AI wants the. It seems AI wants the Shimmery on the top. Okay, fine. But whites play here. But it's of course super big move. So why not? But you see, black is choosing like me here. Black is choosing like me. The Shimmery here. And for me, if you do Shimmery in bottom left, it's that one here. Maybe can you consider playing here? This might be an option here. Probably close to be the same. It's not Shimmery, but you can do great things. And this is where, when you play moves like L3 here, you reduce white. So why not? And you get stronger. But Shimmery on the top for AI, but I think it's about the same value. Yeah, it's almost the same. So white approach here. And this time here, I think for black, because there is 5 here, you should play one like this or like this. Maybe you can consider to play it here and get this, but not this way. There is no reason to play this way for me. Maybe white here. Maybe you can consider white will play 4, but this means here, even if you play 5, I think it's not so great. I think if you play that way, and let's say white answer, there is a chance black 3 is a good move now. You can make black 3 is normal move here. So you can get 1, 2, 3 like this, a normal shape here. And okay, this is the AI recommends to play here, but fine. It's also fine also here, of course, if white's 3 and black 4 is okay. Okay. Black 4 is okay, so maybe white will play here. And black to play. And probably here, if you play this one anyway, white will play here. And probably the reason not to play 2 here, because I think here you are more comfortable with the Kusumi than the Kema here. The thing with Kema here, let's say you will play somewhere else, so white, let's say white will get the Sente, and later white 9 is a good move here. On this. Not happening on Kusumi. So, okay, he played here right now, black played here right now, doesn't answer, so white don't really get time here because this is strong for black. So he will answer and will get Sente to press down next. So he played here. Did he play this one? Yes. Okay. And here it's time to press maybe. Or is it time to pincer something? Maybe you can go with Taisha here. It's an option to go with Taisha here. Black may just play the variation here and jump. Okay. But you see this time here, you still don't get ladders. I mean, the ladders about playing here. And probably anyway, you play 11, I think black's playing here because topside starts to be really important. And if you don't get ladder, you can still play it here. And you see that topside is interesting, right? And you don't need a ladder with 18 because here, no, this way you played this way, right? Here. That is good for top and left side is fine, so it's playable for white. So yeah, this can be a thing. So I think it's black will choose here, in that case here, to break the top side. And now you probably had to attach at d4. So he's playing this one. Okay, fine. It's similar idea. We get this. And now you should play the top, I think. You should play here, yeah. His AI also recommend this. So, what is this? Okay, so AI. Okay, AI doesn't want to jump here. AI wants to keep playing here. Several reasons here. This one, we talked about this in previous games of Samsun Cup, I think. So there is move here, but there is no reason here. This is when there is already a black stone, and you played here because when there is white pincer, you can't really get more strength for white here. But there is no reason here. So jump is a normal move, but you can keep pushing here. And reason to keep pushing here. It's at some point here, if white played, you just play it here, and if white turn here, you don't care because black will be alive on the side here. Maybe you played 11, you're alive on the side, so white will not make really profit from 10 here. You don't care, and because you break the top side, it's okay. And 9 also can be played, move here, that's okay, right? So you can play 9 or sometimes Tiger Mouth when topside is more important. I think it's okay to play here. Even if there is here, you break the shape, so fine. And yeah, play 9 is okay here. And this thing here, I think it's zero problem. Maybe you play the Kema here. There's a chance you play the Kema here. But anyway, you see the idea is you will get a base, and And because you played 7 and 9, black direction of play, white's direction of play is not so great here. So this is the idea. So that's why here, after exchange here, you should start to play here. Oh, and it's even here before. AI way to play here. It's smart. And I think it's first time I see this move order. It's exchanging 1 for 2 here, first. Because after doing this here, black would like to get white answered when you played here, okay? When you play that way, to defend, to get no trouble, and break the top. But here, this is the time where white is playing here, you know? And when you get this, you manage the top here. Okay, and that's the reason you should not here. If you jumped here, white can push. Maybe white should not push. The reason is after 9 here, black is playing here right now. So you don't push, but you play this right now. No, not this one because ladder is not working. So you play this way, and this is you get exchange 3 and 5. So probably black is playing here, but the top side is something you manage here. Can you just do for white? There is chance you play the whole thing here this way. If black here there is no Stesuji and you don't really like this, so you play that thing here, and you play that thing here, and it should be fine for the white. I think 22 here is not the same value as before, as the push at 7, if you as you don't exchange. So I think it's okay. That situation can be playable for white, even probably better for white here. So black jumping here, but the fact is now if you played 1, black is not answering 2, but answering 2 like this here. Is answering like this, right? So this is it what happened? No, black still answering here in the game. But I'm afraid black should play it here. Probably here, the thing, it's black consider he can play it here, okay? And consider it's still fine, because right side will be interesting for black. And if I keep playing here, you can do things here, and probably you can still reduce by playing here. If there is here, you can play there, and you create something big. If white tries to play here, I think it's not too difficult to escape, and you still need to defend. Also moves like here, I think you pushed here, and you build something, okay? You build something here, and not too difficult to do something interesting for black, okay? You can do something here, maybe play the right side is interesting. So black played here, and I think it's a white chance to play the things here. I don't know what I recommend after this. Okay, so this is my guess here. AI said this is what I was thinking here. Direction of play is playing 1, 2, 3 here for black. And of course, this will happen. So this is final variation here. And after, white's play the left side, because you can get the top. And black's playing, I told you about the Kema here, will be good with line moves here. And white here. So that's AI variation here. But black played the block. How much is this as a loss? It's because it's a loss, right? This is, okay, not super big, but it's 3%. But this is the kind of moves, if you lost a few times 3% in the opening, this is the way you get one player in advantageous position here. Okay, black choose to play here. So this means you get this, and here. And now ladder here. White playing here, ladder is not good. So black can just play here, and white will play here. Okay, but you see it upside here. And black, you're supposed to play the exchange here, I think. It's like urgent, but also play there is urgent. When you played here, this is white can play here. White can play this too, and makes profit on this. So if black played here this time, it's the time where white will push with 2 and 4 here right now. And this push here, black can play 5 and 5, 6, 7 like this, but here you play this thing here. So this used to be you played here and you get this and this Satori, but I think now we played like this and this. And here you can play this Satori, but you can just play here, right? And black connect. And this used to be, yeah, with the variation like this, when you played here, like this, and you captures, and there is here, and probably it's okay to play here, right? Anyway, and you see white influence is great. The top side here, there is a big moyo here. So why black must invade? Not sure, because also just play a move like 21 can be really good. So what is choosing here? Playing the 1 here or the push? He played the push here. And so here, it seems the choice here, playing the capture instead of playing here, not really the best according to AI. Black choice in the game. For AI, black must choose here. How much is the difference? It's not super big. It's like 2%, but you know, it's black. Instead of playing here, losing something about more than 3%, and after another 2%, this starts to be he lost. It was it's slightly less than 2%, but it's like you lost 5-6% in a Joseki variation. Yeah, AI now, okay, says slightly more than 2 after all. It's not, it's not perfectly accurate to 1 or 2% sometimes. With limited time here, but yeah, result of this situation here, yeah, this is about 60% win rate for white, and this is result of a variation in top left here, and probably also because of a jump on the right. Okay, so I think important thing in this opening here, it's here the truth is white. It seems for AI, white should exchange 1 for 2 to get the information black is not. If black is playing here, if black is playing that way right now, do you really play the move at 9 here? I'm not sure anymore. I don't think you still play 9 here. Maybe you can consider to play 9 like this. Maybe you just tenuki. Maybe that's you attach at d4. So probably the priority really change here. And it's not the priority to play 9 here. But okay, why not? Still no big trouble. But here, after this, here, when you played here, this is black should start to choose to play here. Because this prevents white is building a great influence here. And this way, you should defend corner territory. Okay. Because I think with Shimarin bottom left, you want the corner, but you don't really want to extend on the side. It's not a top priority here. And okay, it's choosing here and that one. And is this one? Yeah, it's also what AI wants. And yeah, I think if you played here, white will be really happy to push with 2 here. the thing. So there is this, and I think it's white should answer, and he's not answering. This is AI wants to answer, and answers here. This is, for me, it's what you should play with such influence here. 1, 2, 3. There is here. There is a connection here. Transfer white and push here. And then you can fight here, okay? Because there is a weakness in the shape. So you can play that probing move here. I think this might help for this, because here you can crosscut, so forcing whites to play here. And what about 14 here? If you turn, this is you damage, okay? And maybe you can even play it here. And if I try to defend, what if you played here? I think there is here and here, and how to defend here. If you played here, there is damage, okay? And that is anti-triangle, so you don't really like, so you play there. But now when you played here, there is a ladder play here. So that's good shape for black in that case. White may play the shoulder hit, but I think when you come back with 22, the strength is not too bad, and playable game for black. But white played here, this is letting black jumping with 1. And this is what happened in game or not. Yeah, he jumped here. This, when you play the move here, if white's Tenuki, you should be ready to play this as follow-up. And that's a big move now, because you reduce so much influence of white in top side here. And even the 3 stones in top right can be in danger. And maybe after this, let's say white played something on the top. I think now you can play that shape. Yeah, you should play 2 here. Here there is a, should you play the Nobi or the Tobi? But I think Tobi is okay with the right here. You can build things here. You can build a side. It's a normal move to play the jump. So that way, you are building the right side, and you reduce greatly the top. So white defend, you see here. And now, okay, black attach here. 2 makes life. This is a move that makes life here. Okay. So this is black choice. I'm not sure of black choice here to get the small corner like this. And white get this one was a big move. And now, you know, let's say black will spend moves to survive. So just let's say here, when white plays 2 here, this is a big move here. So I'm really not sure of black choice here. I'm afraid it's losing something again. Okay, anyway, here the it seems white answer here. AI wants the... Okay, AI wants a block. Okay, AI wants a block. But this one is slightly inferior, but there is almost no difference. Oh, but black? Oh, really? Okay, interesting. Here, AI recommends to jump this far. Usually it's just, I think it's more than 90% of the time, you should play 1 space jump in this position. I mean, with top right. Follow up, most of the time. Just 1 space jump. But here, AI says go this far. So, interesting. And it seems to be, after all, with 1 space jump is good exchange. And shoulder hit for white is good. Because now, you know, if black, this should be a normal move to play 1 here. But Do you see a territory on top here? This is a 6 line territory here. If you keep playing here, white super happy about that territory. It's super big. Okay, you can play it here, but this is huge on top. So still fine for white. And black's tenuki, the thing is, if you played here, you're back in the race. So also it's difficult for blacks to tenuki that one. This is like black should play it here and play it here, trying to get this, you know. Maybe you play this one like I did earlier to get things like this. And of course, after this, I think white will fight. Okay, and what I recommend here for black is to play that one. Because it's super important what happened in game later. After this, white played here. It's white will increase the top and is back in building a big moyo here. So here, okay. So for the IV attach is also here. You should play the Kema because it's good about territory, but says the attach is fine. It's about the same value. Okay, and oh yeah, this is what I was thinking here. This is normal move here to play. Okay, when there is here. You are supposed, if there is 2, you can play 3 here. And you know there is no cut here. And if white tries to play, when you played here, white tries to play move here, you can play this one, and this is almost alive here already. The thing is, now if white tries to play, do you need one more move? Maybe not. Let's say white here. That's 2 eyes without troubles, okay? And when you play 8, if there is here, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay for white. You should play here first. And you should play here, okay? And white 11, you play this one. And this can be troubles for white, as group on the right may not survive as well. So there is things like this. Maybe black, truth is, if you played here, black should play something to settle right now. When there is here, you played here. And it's alive, and I think white had to fix, you know. Because the cut is dangerous. So he needs to do a fix. But the shape is not so great, you know. And of course, I think maybe you played the peeping move here that you played here. Still, and the thing is here, getting this, I'm not sure it's good for black because why get this one? So yeah, it seems black losing again something. But you know, not playing perfect moves on top left, not playing perfect moves in bottom right, this starts to be a serious lead for white. Black playing here is normal move, I think. Okay, but I just here, what I recommend is just play there. If white step back, you played here, you're alive. So white will play here and here. And white will play that way, and this is, So this is the high variation here. White extend, black jump, white defend. So you see white gets the territory on the top because of this, and this is white will survive. So okay, that's the high variation, but there is here. So this is push here, and if you blocked here, the stone is cut, and if you played here, you still push through here. This is you can cut. Of course you can play it here, but all to manage for black, and remember top left is not alive already. Okay, so here, black is playing here, white just, doesn't cut here. I don't like this, but is it fine? So, because here, this is really ugly shape for white, okay? And this will be just good enough here. Black cannot play 2 anymore here, at least you're fine. So black answers, and get the trade then played here. Not too bad for white. And the thing is, yeah, okay. According to AI, here, what should play black is playing here. Because that one, if you played here, you get the 3 stones. White played 2 here, you cut. And now, can you play 4 for white here? It's black capturing, so you need to play here first. And you block. And this means here, you manage to connect with a good shape. And anytime, so white still should play here. You know, anytime you need to make life, it's easy life. At 3 and make 2 eyes. And white at no time here, of course. Okay, takes and here. That's a really fast way to make a shape. And this is anyway there is attached. So this is like, so let's say black played somewhere else, like the push here, for example, or maybe play there. Play there to reduce, okay? And if white play 8 here, imagine you tenuki again for black, and white trying to surround. So you play this one, white surround. Now time to make life. You played here, it's alive. So that's super easy. So black played here, white cuts. And this is, I think, advantageous for white because black didn't play the... when white played here, black didn't take opportunity for this here. And this white, I think, it's really good for black. Capturing the 3 stones and white don't really connect here. Doesn't really connect. White probably needs to play 4. But when you play here, the 3 stones are cut and white still need to extend, but you get the capture, okay? You get the capture and black to play somewhere else. In that case. So black here and white here, I think it's advantageous for white. Yeah. So now white and black play the move here. What I talking about reduction here? Because black keep pushing here and play that way is not enough for black. You know, you need to reduce. So black play there. Black play there. There is a white push and you can... Okay, he's playing here first. Why white played here? White can play the move here. This is black escape here, maybe. Yeah, because this is no more ladder here, you know. Or net. This is, you know, you can play net here. First because there is Atari, but also because black Atari here. So play that way, okay? And here, that's a sacrifice. But it's really fine for white to play this way. Of course, black get this, but why get the exchange here? If you remove B13 and B14, when you play for white, black will not answer. You know, The stone at b14 for black is unnecessary. So white get a good trade here on the left. And black here, the stone, I think black had to step back here. And if white defends, he still had time to block here to get something. So he's playing here, yes. White played the peeping move, black to connect. Okay. Is white keep jumping here or Ane or something? Yeah, Ane here. This is here, avoid black connects and forcing black to still playing here, but black may choose. Black may choose to play here, say there is no big territory for white, and it's still difficult to kill black here. So he connects first here, okay, because there is a cut. White defend. Is there push? No, he just played here. A reasonable move here. A safe play here. Oh, okay. It seems when black approach with that, it's okay for white to play here, according to AI, and let black do this. Why it's okay to play it here? I think it's when there is a black 2 here. You can play the ladder because of 1. So that's a big difference. And this means because white answers here, black playing here right now, the good thing is it's Sente capture of 3 stones. So this is some good help for him. Because earlier, you know, in that shape, he didn't play this, you know? Because if he played here, this is white had to capture, okay? And he gets a cut here. But imagine white played here and black played here. As we said earlier. White will play here, and this time you don't need to block with 5. Here you can just, it's time you can just Tenuki here. Because white 6 is answered by capture, and you don't need to answer? Yeah, you don't need to answer. Is answered by Tenuki, white 6. And so there is no reason to... Maybe you just played here. It's possible to play here like this. So maybe you reduce, I don't know, but this way it's you can Tenuki for black. You're not forced to answer. And so white here, you will play. But you see white capturing stones here in that case. So this is like did the cut here. This time it's black captures the stones, but there is an exchange unnecessary for black. Black should take the Sente before. So it should be B14 should be a jump at L12 already. So this is like black's 1 move behind here. Yeah. But it's not supposed to be the capture here. Okay. So yeah, with that here, black wasn't supposed to, when white cut here, this is like, yeah, I think it's supposed to be like this. More like this in that case. So black gets the stones, I think it's a good thing here. And so the game gets slightly closer because of this. Yeah. Okay, so with that, black reduces the gap, but still white on top is good here. And white get the exchange on the left wasn't bad for white. So white approach with h3 here, okay, because there is strength in bottom right. It's good place to develop here. This black is asking white to capture the cutting stone as soon as possible here. So yeah, he played here. This is he pretends to capture. Black's pushing to reduce the top. White counter-attack. Yeah. Okay, and this starts to be some crazy move here. What is this? I think so. Inducing to play leaf and jump here. Not a great shape for white, but I think it's support for the attach here. He needs that move here. And white here. Yeah, that's a good one. So here. What is this move? Of course, it's fighting the two stones. But also, what happened here? Black played here, you can cut here. Black played here, you can cut here. And here. Even if black, black can pretend to survive here on top. The thing is, what about the center here? The bottom part. Looks like super big. So the cut can be strong. Black played answers here. But now, if I just played here, left side starts to be something. Okay? And maybe there is also things to cut. No answers, okay. Black's defend here. White secures some base by playing top right, okay. Shoulder it. Is shoulder it a great move here? White will push here, yes. Okay. No, I think here you can just connect. If I try to play here, you played. You play this one? Is it working? It's not really working. Maybe you can play that early and did some connection, but... Okay, so play there, because when you play there this time here, that's a real connection. You can play exchange here, but anyway, yeah, you need here, I think. When you are here, you connect things, so... I was hoping for this and this and this for black, but not really working. So white has to play here, yes. Atari here, no. Okay, the thing is, the attached played earlier. AI doesn't really like that one. But I think it's white had a plan for this, so yeah. After all, result is okay for white, but still really close game here. Okay. Okay, so here, when white connects, what I recommend, so black, black played the move here. But what I recommend is to play here first, play the Atari here, and then defend. This is more what... I didn't look the peeping move 1 for 2, but I think you should play 3 black 3 to white 4 here. Because white here, I think it's advantageous thing for white. So yes, it's advantageous, and it's losing like it's 6% win rate mistake, so this starts to be a serious mistake for pro. And black played here. And this is here. It's a bit like to just play here and should play trades here to get better shape. So from maybe it's slightly advantageous for white, but almost close, I think, and should be close. I think 60% win rate for white at this stage is... So this should be 60% win rate for white. So it should be close, I think. At this stage of a game, it should be like not more than 1 or 2 points. a move you can win in the end game. But this losing more, this losing some win rate about 6%, so this starts to be closer to 70%, so the lead is serious. And okay, and the truth is, okay, when there is any here, AI, my feeling of playing here seems to be good according to AI. It's okay, there is block and you should play here. But white connects, black go down, white here, and you can play this one here. And that's not bad for white. For black, sorry. It says 60% for black. So just you cannot play the cut. I would like to play the cut, but you cannot. And white not forced to play here. But still it's good to play here. So play that way, and because white can choose to connect, but black connects, and black's happy to connect. Probably connect here. So white will still cut because it's important to cut that situation. But here, that's okay for black. Advantages for black according to AI. And now what happens? So here, and this starts to be advantageous for white here. You see, black can get the pipping move later here. So no big deal, but I think he lost time anyway because he didn't play that Ori at J6 here. So white here. Okay, there is a cut. And I told you here, the shape here, since he played the G8 here, he planned to do some cut here. And this is a plan with the attach, I think. So there is cut, black not perfectly alive on top, black not perfectly alive in center. So something is going to die here. So black will survive here maybe, but losing the other part. There is good chance black is dead. You see, this is a vital point here. Black cannot play Atari here. When black connects, you can cut. And black is trapped, so black is playing here. Maybe we'll capture two. Maybe not. Here, if necessary, white can just play that one and captures. Okay. But white played here. This is the thing is when white played here, black's playing here, you can answer here and no I shape, right? Maybe you can try to play here. But you just need to what? This is black and connect, so it's annoying, right? So yeah, you need here anyway, and black can play here. But this is I shape in Gote, and probably yeah, you just play there. Is it working to play there? Forcing here and here? I don't know. It's maybe black will survive. Black answers here, threatening the 3 stones, but white just played here. Okay, is it alive here? Not perfectly, right? So black to defend. Black play this one, white chance to connect. Right, okay, connect. Black here, white answered. White has to be careful with I shape here. Okay, well, but when black played here, white played this one. If you block here, there is double Atari. And that's I shape for white, and there is no chance to kill white. So white successfully managed, I think. And if you played here, what about Atari and go down here? It's not too wise here. If you played here, this is still not too wise here. That way or that way, it's not too wise. So this is really fine for white here. It's dead for black, not too wise here. Maybe, what if you played here? What if you played here? You can do this one. If black tries to play here for a shape, maybe black can try here in this way, but this is Atari and Forsyth. Forsyth here, Forsyth here. So maybe you play that one, but it's still not too wise here. Still not too wise. So black is not alive and will collapse. So black resigned here. Okay.